Well, from coach to captain, Jack Morgan has been the standout performer for Wales this tournament. One of the few Welsh players with a genuine chance of claiming a British and Irish Lions Test shirt this summer. But his success is a real reminder of how grassroots rugby remains the starting point for every superstar.
I'm from a little village called Bramman, south of Wales. It's only like a small little village on a foot of the Black Mountains. I love it, growing up there. I started playing when I was about 5-6 years old. Used to always watch when I was younger. Used to watch my father play. I didn't play for Bramman because there wasn't the team there, so I played for a little village called Cwmturch, which is about 5-10 minutes away.
Nearly every village has got a rugby club. There's not much else going on, really, let's be honest about it. So it's getting everyone together in the community. Welsh is our first language. I've never spoken English to him, never, not an English word. He was a talent then, you could see he was going to be a talent anyway, but he'd make the team better.
Jack Morgan, upside flanker.
Jack was just levels above everyone else, to be honest, and like if somebody had like lost the ball or something like myself, which I did regular, then we'd all just be like, oh, sorry, Jack will get it back because he's class at turnover, so he was always just levels above everyone.
I love playing Cwmturch. It was a great bunch of boys there, and girls when we were younger, so yeah, it was real fun.
He was quiet, shy, lovely kid. He was very conscious of his height. Then I'd always tell him, yeah, you will eventually grow, you will grow. And in the Wales setup now, he's not the tallest, but he's one of the better players.
I left school when I was about 17 years old and I applied for an apprenticeship in like mechanical engineering, and I worked there for 2 years and I really enjoyed it, and during that time I played my rugby with Aberavon.
We were made aware that Jack was looking for a club. He'd been released from his Scarlets Academy contract and was looking potentially to play rugby in the Welsh Premiership, which we were playing in at the time. I fixed up a meeting. Jack probably asked me the most profound question I'd ever been asked by any player I'd met. He looked me straight in the eye and asked me, how does he make Aberavon a better place? I think it was at that point we realised, you know, we were dealing with a special sort of character. Anybody that studies Jack's story knows he went through hardship and was released by a region. He showed great resolve, really, in submerging himself in our culture, playing some great rugby, and then on the back of that, getting picked up by Wales 20s and back into pro rugby.
It was difficult juggling both the rugby and the work.
You need to earn a living to do. It's his livelihood, isn't it? And it was a bit of a risk, actually, because what I've been told, he was a very good apprentice.
I thought long and hard about it. It was a tough decision to give up the apprenticeship, but I decided to just give rugby a shot.
For him, from a world village of 1,000 people, to be captain of Wales at this moment in time is massive.
Jack possesses the quality which is really rare and unique, is he knows how to fetch the best out of everyone around him. And I think why he's quickly progressed to Welsh captain is that ability to keep players around him calm and allow them to express themselves.
Clive Rowlands used to say when he was a coach for Wales back in the 70s, I think it was, he used to talk about the calon.
Calon, or heart, that's what calons is.
I was fortunate enough to know Clive. I played for Cwmturch with his grandson. I remember him giving us a speech before a game before, and he mentioned calon. We were about like 15, 16, something like that. So, yeah, it's a big memory for me.
He plays with his heart.
Wales through the forwards over. Jack Morgan ultimately getting it down.
Coaching Jack and watching him operate on the field, Jack is not someone that's overly vocal. He doesn't waste his words. When Jack speaks, it's always to solve a problem.
I don't tend to speak too much. I hopefully just try and leave everything out on the pitch. You lean on a lot of other players, a lot of other leaders that are within the team. We were pulling together, and as a squad, we've got loads of togetherness.
1, 2, 3, swing!
He's so down to earth. He'll never get too big for his boots.
Even now, he'll just drop us a text and be like, how's the come game and things, and like, we're in Div 5 and he's captain of Wales. I mean, he's so genuine and just like never forgets his roots.
Jack hasn't changed at all. It's the same as when he walked in here as an 18-year-old, and now he's a Welsh captain.
It's always a great honour to play for Wales, and you know, we speak about like one of the non-negotiables of us is how hard we work, and you know, there's a lot of pride that goes into that jersey, so you know, that's a big motivation for all of us.
you can be just a normal guy and make it all the way if you put enough work in, and he's just absolutely outstanding for that reason.
I'm very emotional, even the slightest thing, to be honest with you, but it makes us proud. That's as I can say.
Well, Captain Morgan's performances in this struggling Wales team have led some people to call him the new Sam Warburton. Let's find out what the old Sam Warburton makes of that comparison. Maybe I should have said the original Sam Warburton. He's pitch side with Lee Mackenzie.
Yeah, he is the OG Sam Warburton. I don't think we'll go anywhere near the word old. It must be nice for Jack to be compared to you, but maybe vice versa, because he's a hugely talented player. He has got so much in front of him. What makes him so good?
100%, as his coach there said as well, he makes you proud to be Welsh and for him to represent us. He is what everybody loves. Everyone loves him because he represents a massive proportion of the Welsh nation, coming from a small town where rugby is everything in that place. And he's so passionate to play for Wales, and we were just saying off camera then, his understanding of the country and history. He's brilliant, but I'm flattered at that comparison, because I look at watching him play and I'm like, well, if I ever played that standout for Wales, I'd be very happy, because he's been our best player, like hands down, in the Six Nations this year. And even going back to the World Cup in 2023, he was world class in the World Cup. He's one of our genuine world class players. So he's been a brilliant captain for us, and yeah, long may it continue.